For the past few months, core central area launches got very good responses. Example are Upper House, River Green, Promenade's Peak. Now, we have Skye at Holland coming up. This is also a condo in the core central area region in Holland Village. It has MRT station, a mall next to it, in the middle of the lifestyle area in Holland Village, near to education hub and tenant pool. So the question is, will this sell well? Who is this project for? Is the price high, okay, good, or underpriced? Watch this video to find out more. Hi, I'm Khai. I help my clients in property planning and investments and share my 10 years worth of real estate experiences and analysis in this channel to help people have a better understanding of the property market. So please help me by liking and subscribing to my channel. This will really help me a lot. Thank you very much. I'll go through the following details: the basic info, location, 5 key reasons why many people are interested in this location, the site plan, the floor plan, entry price analysis, exit plan, who is this for and who should avoid. You can follow the timestamp in the description to jump to the section if you want to revisit some of the topics and look at it in more details. Some people might not be very familiar with Holland Village, so I just touch a little bit on the area. Holland Village is in District 10. It is one of the 3 districts in the core central region. There is a Holland Village MRT station next to it, which is on the Circle Line, and it is doorstep to the newest one, Holland Village Mall, which is very pet-friendly. It's very close to Botanical Garden and the rail corridor. There are plenty of educational institutions around the area, and there's a very good GCB landed view if you're on a high level. One highlight of Holland Village is that it is a melting pot of locals and expatriates, and you can get a very international feel in the area. In the 1960s, Chippy Gardens was built to house the British Army and its families. Anghua Cinema actually has an open cinema in the area. Look like this. Subsequently, it transformed into the Holland Village Shopping Mall, which is the windmill building which many of us are familiar. And now it has become a very modern building, the Holland Piazza. In the past, people also term it as the mini orchard because it is a very bustling area and a lot of people like to hang out around there. There are a lot of changes in the area. Wala Wala is a very iconic bar in the area. Recently, there was news that came out that they are going to close. Luckily, they are going to stay on in Holland Village, and I hope they'll be for a long time to come. Some of us might know the Tambi magazine store. This is what it looked like in the past. This is more recent memories that we'll have of the Tambi magazine store. Unfortunately, they are closed now, but according to Google, they are looking for a new location to continue the operation. And now we have the current Holland Village, which is a very hip and trendy area. A lot of clients are actually interested in this project. And from my discussion with them, there are 5 key reasons why they like this project. 1, it's very near to the Holland Village MRT station, which is on the Circle Line. It's very, very convenient, very close to a lot of amenities and easy to go to many places in Singapore. 2, it's doorstep to Holland Village, including One Holland Village and the shop houses around. One Holland Village is one of the largest pet-friendly shopping mall in Singapore. According to Google, One Holland Village is actually considered the most pet-friendly shopping mall in Singapore. Amenity-wise, there are a lot of amenities. You have hawker center and many other restaurants in the area. Skye At Holland is here. The rail corridor park connector is actually very, very near. We are also very near to Botanical Gardens. The 4th point is that Skye At Holland is very near to the educational belt. We are here. It's very close to the stretch of the Bukit Timah schools, where we have a lot of the primary school and secondary school and JCs. And we go further south, actually, is the Dover Buona Vista area, where we have more of the tertiary education. We have Singapore Poly, NUS, the international schools, and also SIM is nearby. The 5th point is that Skye At Holland has very good views because some of the facing is actually facing the GCB areas where it's all low-rise landed houses. You can see some of the views from here. So the southeast facing side will actually overlook the One Holland Village Mall. The northwest view will actually overlook the landed estate. Here's another picture on the map. You can see the unblocked GCB views. This is another perspective. So for the southeast direction, this one is the Holland Village area. We still get some very good views. So more on the project itself. It's developed by a very good team. We have Capital Land and UOL. Singapore Land and Keng Leong are actually related to UOL. So generally we can say that there are 2 main developers, Capital Land and UOL. The landscape architect is Henrik Larsen, which is very famous. Architect is P&T Group. Main con is Wohab. So this is a very strong team. So I'm sure they will give us a very good project. Henrik Larsen actually did Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park and Jurong Lake Garden among the other popular areas. P&T are actually one of the oldest and largest architectural firms in Asia. They did Marina Bay Sands, The Sail, and Reflections at Keppel Bay. But for the main con, Wohab, everyone will be very familiar with them. Now to the project details. There's 2 blocks. The address will be 2 Holland Village Way and 6 Holland Village Way. We are in District 10. The blocks will be 40-story high, 666 units. Land area is 12,388 square meters. One other thing to take note is that there are 168 bicycle lots, which is very good because the park connector is very near and these bicycle lots will be very useful. The unit mix, the normal 2-bed 1 bath, we have 74 units. The 2-bed premium, which is 2-bed 2 bath, we have 148 units. There's one with 2-bed 2 bath with study, which is 148 units. The compact 3-bedroom, we have 2 stacks, 74 units. The 3-bed premium, where we have the storeroom or utility room, we have 2 stacks. For the 4-bedroom, we have 2 main type. We have the smaller 4-bedroom and the bigger 4-bedroom. Okay, 5-bedroom, we have 1 stack only. This one comes with private lift. Where the Skye at Holland is very near to the central of Singapore. You can see here is actually 300 meters to Holland Village MRT station and 600 meters to Buona Vista MRT station. Amenities wise, we know that it is very near to Holland Village, just next to it. We have the Holland Drive Market and Food Centre, Ghim Moh Market and Food Centre nearby. Empress Road Food Centre is also nearby. Another one will be Star Vista. So we have a lot of amenities in the area. I mentioned about the Green Railway Corridor. It is very near down here. Singapore Botanic Garden is at the corner in this picture. It is also not very far away. One thing good about this is that there's a lot of prime landed housing in the area, meaning that it's a low density area so that for people who don't like very built up areas where it's very busy, this can be something that they can consider. Just like I mentioned about the educational belt, United World College is here. We are here. And this one is the 1 Holland Village. The 2 high blocks are on top here and the mall, actually 7-story mall are here. If you look at this way, there's still a very good view. If you look towards the Holland Village side, actually you can see Botanical Gardens and the CBD. For the northwest view, you actually overlook the landed houses, the GCB areas, and you can see the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, the Bukit Timah Hill far away, which is very nice. 1 Holland Village, the 2-door building is here. So our view actually will be this way. So the 1 Holland Village shopping mall is up to 7-story. The rest are all quite low rise. So the unblocked direction that we can see here. So this is the site plan. You can see the biggest unit actually face the northwest, which is overlooking the landed houses. These are going to be prime stacks in the condo, and this phasing might be getting a higher price compared to the rest. Let's move on to the floor plans. First, we have the 2-bed 1 bath, 581 square feet. It's a very efficient dumbbell layout. We have open kitchen. The bedrooms and living room are pool facing. It's a very common layout in the market. For the 2-bed premium, which is the 2-bed 2 bath, 678 square feet. It's a dumbbell layout, which is also very efficient. We have a tucked-in kitchen, which is something that a lot of people like. This one is the 2-bed premium plus study. This is actually very similar to the 2-bed premium, where we have the tucked-in kitchen. Both bedroom and ensuite bath. The study actually is in this area and it opened up into the balcony. Okay, so this one is a hit and miss. Some people like it this way because you want the study to be very bright. But some people will feel that the study is blocking light into the master bed area. Next, the 3-bed compact, 915 square feet. Take note that for this layout, the 3rd bedroom actually is here. So that instead of being here, it will save the corridor space and not have so much wasted space. This is where the bedroom doors are facing each other. Some people might not like this kind of layout. The good thing is the kitchen comes with natural ventilation. There's a window. So generally, this is a very efficient layout. Let's look at the 3-bed premium, which comes with the bomb shelter, or you can use it as a helper's room. And the helper's toilet, WC here. Okay, we have a very nice dry kitchen, which is here. All the bedrooms face the front. So if you imagine you're here, the higher floor actually has very good views. And also take note that all the toilets down here, including the WC for the helper, has a window and is naturally ventilated. Next, we have the smaller 4-bedroom. This comes with a private lift. I like that the lift door open up into a wall so that it doesn't look into the living space, giving you more privacy. So this also comes with the dry kitchen, which is very nice. One thing to take note of is that for this unit as a 4-bedroom, there's only 2 baths. One for the master bath and the other one for common. So if you don't want to use the WC at the back, the 3-bedroom actually shares 1 bathroom. This will really depend on the family needs because for some people who buy a 4-bedroom, they actually are using one of the bedrooms as a study. So this is not going to be a very big issue, but if let's say all the bedrooms are used as a bedroom for different people, 3-bedroom share 1 bath might be a bit tight. This is the bigger 4-bedroom. We have the landscape layout for the living and dining, which is very nice. Very spacious balcony. Here we have the master bath, 1 junior master bath, and one common bath. In this way, only 2 bedrooms will be sharing one bathroom. So this one is actually quite okay. The kitchen is very nice. It's a very open, big with an island in the middle. The 5-bedroom unit, okay, there's only one stack of 5-bedroom unit. It's 1765 square feet. Very spacious. The only downside is you have to take note that this common bath is not naturally ventilated. It will be ventilated with mechanical ventilation. I actually like mechanical ventilation, but there are people who don't really like it. So this one is just need to take note. The bedrooms are all very spacious, especially the master bedroom, which is very nice. Have a walk-in wardrobe for him and her basin. The helper actually has a private corner here for people who are very particular about living environment for the helper. This one will be very suitable because the helper actually has a own private room and a private door. If you need all the detailed information, floor plans, site plan, analysis, you can just drop me a message. I will gladly send you all the information that you need. Because it's difficult to show certain things on a video, I can show the PDF version for some of the important things. So if you need this, just let me know, drop me a message or call me at the number below. There's a lot of facilities, up to 50 facilities. Okay, we have a 50-meter lap pool. There's a bungalow here. Later, I can show you the perspective. There's another pool in the middle. Okay, one thing to note is that this condo doesn't come with tennis courts. For tennis lovers, you might have to play tennis elsewhere. So the arrival plaza is here. You can see the perspective here. It's very nice, a lot of greenery. This part is the bungalow area and the amenities area where some of the activities are. You want to be away from the residential blocks. We have a nice lawn, the function room, very nice gym. You have a wellness pool. There's a herb garden. Very important for families with kids, play area. A lot of buyers don't like their units to be facing the kids' play area because it can be a bit noisy. So the developers actually put it away from where the residential blocks are facing. We have a nice fitness area, some perspective, the leisure pool. This is in between the two blocks. Very nice 50-meter lap pool, yoga room. We have to go through some details of the condo. Now let's look at the pricing. How does the pricing compare with the other condo? And whether the entry price is potentially a very good buy. One thing we look at is the developer's land price. If the developer's land price is low, there's a good opportunity, depending on developer's pricing strategy, to have a low entry price for buyers. And if there's a low entry price for buyers, we have a good profit upside. Take note that not all the time when they buy low, they will sell low. So once the actual price are released, we will know and we can analyze from there. So for now, because we don't have the actual price, we can just look at what the developer land price is. Among the large core central area developments in the past few years, Skye At Holland actually come in at the lowest land price, and it is the biggest land plot with the most units. 1,285 per square feet per plot ratio, lower than all these examples you can see here. Let's look at one Holland Village residence, which is just next door. This one was bidded in May 2018. This is from a government land sale in 2018. The cost is actually 1,888 per square feet per plot ratio. Now, if you look at Skye At Holland, we are only at 1,285 per square feet per plot ratio. This is 32% down. So if the developers are not too greedy, we actually have very good opportunity to enter at a very good price. Actually, recently, one Holland Village transacted at 3,385 per square feet. Take note that this is pre-harmonization. If we add a 6% to convert to a post-harmonization rate, this 25th floor unit, actually, we are looking at 4,000 per square feet. So if one Holland Village can start from 2,007 per square feet or even at around 3,000 per square feet, do you think it's a good buy? And when we talk about this 4,000 per square feet, it is not even the tallest. It's only 25th floor. If we have an estimated price matrix, do take note that the prices are not official. We did not get it from our agency or we did not get it from the developer. This is just some estimation that we do based on the land cost and the construction cost and other costs to build up and include the developer profits. The 2-bedroom, we estimate to start from 1.5 plus, 3-bedroom around 2.4, the 4-bedroom around 3.2, then the 5-bedroom about 4.6 onwards. How does this price compare to the competitors? First, we will look at the prices of units that has already been sold in other launches. Second, we will look at the prices of the current available units in other launches. Third, we will look at the upcoming launch price. First, we'll look at the current post-launch with available units in the core central area. Down here. These are the prices for different bedroom types. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. The lowest for the 2-bedroom is 1.75 million for River Green. And you compare to the 1.5 estimated starting price is actually much higher. For a 3-bedroom, currently the lowest price we can find is Aurea, 2.6. If you compare to our 3-bedroom here, start from around 2.4, it is also lower than that. For the 4 bedrooms, the lowest price in the market currently is River Green at 3.464. If we compare it to the estimated price in Skye at Holland, which is about 3.3 onwards, is also higher. Let's look at the comparison for the rest of Central Region, meaning the city fringe condos. Okay, so 2-bedroom, the lowest price we have is 1 Marina Gardens, which is 1.8, which is also still higher than our 2-bedroom 1.5. For the 3-bedroom, the lowest price is also 1 Marina Gardens, 2.47, which is around the 3-bedroom price we have. For the 4-bedroom starting from price, the lowest is Ori, 3.4, which is still higher than our 4-bedroom here. You can see that the current available units in the rest of Central Region is slightly higher than Skye at Holland. Even though Skye at Holland is a CCR condo, which means that it's a core central area condo, normally core central area condo command a higher price. Now let's look at outside Central Region, heartland areas. For the 2 bedrooms, lowest price in the market currently is 1.6, which is very near to the 2-bedroom at Skye at Holland. For the 3-bedroom starting price, 2.1, which is just a little bit lower than what we have here at Skye at Holland, 2.4. And the 4-bedroom starting price, the lowest one is at Norwood Grand, which is in Woodlands, 2.6 for the 4-bedroom. This one is lower than what we have here at Skye at Holland. So for the smaller units, actually we can see that the prices are very close to the available units in the OCR. Now let's look at what are the prices that has already been transacted. We can see here, a lot of the 8 at BT units are transacted at this range, which is 2,008 to 3,000 per square feet. Same for Chuan Park and the Ori. Okay, for Upper House and River Green, the bulk of the prices are actually 3,000 per square feet onwards. And Promenade Peak, we are also looking at the bulk of the units from 2,008 to 3,000. So if you can find something around 3,000 or even below, that's really, really very good for Skye at Holland. Skye at Holland is a launch that is near a shopping mall and MRT station. Let's look at what are the transacted price for the similar condos. Chuan Park early this year, we have based on the post-harmonized rate, 2,900. Grand Diamond, based on post-harmonized, 3,001, which is very high. Jayden in Jurong, we have 3,000 post-harmonized rate. 1 Marina Gardens, we have reached 3,003, the highest. Lindenwood, which is nearby, is actually 2,868 for the highest per square feet achieved. 8 at BT in Beauty World, we have actually hit 3,200. Aurea, another CCR condo, actually hit 3,009 per square feet. So we have seen what the projected price for Skye at Holland as compared to the current units available in the core central region, rest of central region, and outside central region. They're likely to be undervalued. We have also seen the accepted price in the market. So now let's look at what are the upcoming launches and what are the land price that they have. So in the OCR region, outside central region, we have Bayshore, which is bidded at 1,388 per square feet per plot ratio. We are expecting the price to be 2,008 per square feet onwards. For Trunk Grove, the land price is 1,376 per square feet. So we are expecting the selling price to be 2,007 per square feet onwards. And how does this compare to Skye at Holland? The land price is lower than these two, 1,285 per square feet. We are looking at the expected selling price 2,006. If you are a bit more conservative, even if we are talking about 2,008 for core central region condo to compare to outside central region, similar price. Let's look at the land price for another two CCR land. There's a Dunnan GLS plot sold at 1,410 per square feet. Expected selling price 2,009 per square feet onwards. Another one at Holland Link nearby, which is 1,432 per square feet. The expected selling price is 3,000 onwards. And Skye at Holland, we are looking at 2,006 onwards. Even at the average of 3,000, it's a very good deal. Do take note that Skye at Holland is a bit different from this Holland Link GLS. Holland Link GLS is a low density, low rise plot. Generally, this kind of plots, they are a bit quieter because it's in a less busy area. They are facing each other. Generally, there's no view, but it's going to be more quiet than the place like Skye at Holland. If you'd like to be updated on the price for Skye at Holland, do contact me at the number below and I can keep you updated. If you bought a property, the way to make money is if you sell it. You have to know the demand and supply situation when you want to exit. There are three main points that affects the demand and supply of the condo. First, Skye At Holland is not integrated development, but it's an integrated lifestyle with MRT and mall just very nearby. For integrated lifestyle developments with shopping malls either below or nearby, we can see that actually they sold very well. Example, Jayden, 88% sold on booking day. Parktown Residences sold 87% on booking day. Lindenwood sold 94% on booking day. And do take note that in Holland Village, actually the supply is very low because there's a lot of landed house. So for context, if you look at one Holland Village when they TOP, only about 8% of the units are on sale. Whereas if you compare to other examples like the Reef, when they TOP, there are about 21% of the units on sale. A Well Hill, there's about 26% of the units on sale. So the less sellers in the development, actually the easier for you to increase price. If you're going to exit, there are three major groups of buyers that will be interested at Skye At Holland. One are people who are staying in the landed estate. They might buy for their children or they might want to downgrade. There are a total of 5,216 landed properties in the area. So these are potentially your buyers next time. And owners in this landed estate are very rich because a lot of the units are actually transacted at above 10 million. In this area, there are also a lot of very big condos. Prices are above 5 million. So these owners, if they want to downsize when they're older and want to retire, they can easily cash out their current condo and buy into Skye At Holland, which will be at a lower quantum and they still got money left for retirement. Another group of buyers next time will be people who work nearby. We have the One North area, NUS and the Science Park area. So in the One North area, if you look at the top 10 companies by market cap in Singapore, C Limited is there, Grab Holdings is in the area, ST Engineering is in the area, Wilma, which is a commodities player, is also in the area. So we are looking at in One North itself, currently there's 50,000 people working there. In the near future, it's going to increase to 60,000. And in Science Park, now currently there are 12,000 people working there and it's going to increase to 21,000. And these are people who are potentially going to be interested in Skye At Holland because of the amenities and lifestyle in Holland Village area. So the other group of buyers next time will be the HDB upgraders. In the area, we are no strangers to $1 million properties. Ghim Moh, we have a lot of very expensive HDBs. 11,832 units are going to MOP. You can see some of the prices. In Dover, we have even 5-bedroom reaching 1.5 million. Queenstown, which is also nearby, we have 5,000 over MOP flats coming up soon. We can see that there's a very clear exit strategy next time when you do want to cash out for your other purchases. We have all the projects in Singapore. If you think my analysis makes sense and you want me to help you tailor a plan for you, please contact me at the number below. Okay, now we are at the last section. Who is this condo for? It's good for busy professionals and families because it's very, very near to amenities and MRT station. It's very suitable for families with children that are going to secondary school or tertiary. The only thing is that there is no very good primary school that's within 1 kilometer to Skye At Holland. But not everybody are looking at a primary school when they want to buy a property. And especially for this area, a lot of buyers are actually a bit more mature. So their children are generally a bit older. This is also very good for pets lovers. Next to One Holland Village Mall, where Google say that it is the most pet-friendly mall in Singapore. We've gone through the estimated price and see that actually the prices, if they behave as what we expected, it will be very, very undervalued. So people who like undervalued properties have to look at this. And also finally, it's very suitable for people who like low density neighborhood. And this is very different from the River Valley area where all the buildings are very tall and it's very busy. So take note that this is a very convenient area. Generally, it's not going to be super quiet. People who like a very quiet area might want to wait for the next plot nearby that's coming up. But the price will be definitely higher than what we will get here. There are some buyers in the area who are only looking at freehold. But if you want to buy freehold, most of the time you cannot get a very, very convenient location next to shopping mall MRT station. Examples are Leedon Green, Leedon Residences. These are freehold projects, but they are a bit further away from all the amenities. And I hope this sharing actually helped you understand more about Skye At Holland, so you can use the same approach to analyze and look at other projects. If you need an experienced professional to help you with your property matters, and if you do not have an agent, do contact me and we can help you plot a property journey together. Remember, please plan early, be prudent, and make sure that you have at least a 7-year financial plan before you make any purchase. Once again, I'm Khai. See you soon.